4th and 5th grade. I've been enjoying seeing all of your butterfly studies, and I love all the detail you guys are putting into those, and the colors are working out really well. And we've been studying a lot of kind of close-up details in nature, so I think we might be ready to use our imaginations a little bit. So this is one of my favorite children's books called The Land of Never Believe. I'm going to put some images of it in your document to look at for this lesson so you can see it up close. It's explored and documented by Norman Messenger, who's the artist, and also who imagined all these incredible creatures. So basically it is a fantasy land that Norman Messenger created. There's a map of it. And maybe, you can always ask for this book for your birthday or Christmas if you really like it. I think you can get it on Amazon. So he comes up with his own little towns and villages in the Land of Never Believe. All sorts of crazy trees that grow there. There's the hand tree, these hands that reach out for people. It's a little spooky. There's the brick tree. We have the forgetful tree that ties itself in knots. And a spaghetti tree. And then he does also some very detailed studies of some of the fish and birds and snakes in the Land of Never Believe. So basically he's doing what we've been doing and what Maria Marion did, really documenting nature, but it's his own imagination, his imaginary world. There's a famous quote, "However far you go, you will never find the boundaries of the soul." So he's kind of exploring his own mind and his imagination. So this week, you want to do a similar, very detailed study of your own imaginary creature. So some of you I know are going to just love that, and you're going to know right away what you want to draw. Maybe you already have a favorite imaginary creature that you want to do a detailed study of, and feel free to also write a little note in the corner about what the creature is. But for some of you, you might be like, I don't even know how to begin to think of an imaginary creature. So if you're someone who's overwhelmed by that, here's something that can help you brainstorm. So I have this just regular piece of copy paper. I'm folding it in half. And you want to think about, do you want to do an imaginary plant, insect, or bird? So maybe think about that. And I want to do, I think, an imaginary plant. So what you would do is in this one side, kind of like, if you remember, I think some of us played that game before Christmas break where we would draw the head of a creature and the body of a creature and the feet of a creature. I don't know if you remember that game. It's similar to that, but you're kind of playing that game with yourself. Maybe you want to fold it in half. And artists do this all the time. They work in, oftentimes in a sketchbook. They brainstorm. So this is kind of just, this paper, it doesn't matter what happens on it. It's just for fun. We're just brainstorming. So I'm going to draw, like, I don't know, maybe just a regular tree branch here. And then I'm going to think about something different over here. I'm going to make a line for myself going down. Then I'm going to think of a completely different type of plant. So maybe I want to think about a cactus this time. The way cactuses grow. And maybe it's a cactus growing in a pot. And I can open it up and see what sort of crazy plant I have here. And maybe I like this crazy plant I've come up with. Maybe I can think of a fun name for it. And then I would do a more detailed, kind of more serious study, like I was Mary and exploring, and I'm trying to tell people about this particular plant, and then you can color it in. Or maybe I want to try something different. So I'm like, okay, well that's a plant I made. Maybe I want to try a type of fish. So I'm going to start with like the head of maybe a trout. And you can always look up images online to help you if you're having trouble drawing these things. Or you can go outside and draw some plants outside. So I have this head of a fish here with gills. Almost looks more like a shark. And again, I'm going to make some lines for myself. And I'm going to think of something completely different. Maybe this time it is, maybe I'm going to draw a bird. Here's its tail. And of course we want to have a sense of humor with this. Here's its feathers. So there I have a birdfish, and maybe I could do a detailed drawing of this particular birdfish on here. So you want to think about making a nice detailed drawing of whatever sort of imaginary creature you come up with, and you can do that by brainstorming, by starting with some sketches, and really have fun with this assignment. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with.